Okay, good evening, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a while. I really don't post because before I post, I always gather enough information. So I make sure that the information I'm dishing out on social media is accurate, if not 100%, at least 98% accurate. So to avoid fallacies and errors, passing those kind of informations. And so basically, a new update has been dropping for us as regard the Qatar higher permit visa. Please, firstly, let me start this way. The visa for Qatar I have is not a work visa. That is one. Two, it cannot be converted to a work visa. That is two. So please, it is only for people who want to go for tourist purposes. That is, people who want to go for tourism to Qatar. It's a 1 year visa, but the visa is valid from January 30th of this year, 2023, to January 30th of 2024. So, for example, if you apply for the visa now in April, it takes about 1 week for the visa to come out. So it means you have 9 months to stay in Qatar if you travel by May or thereabout. So from the time you've applied, you have the space of the month left which you're going to stay in Qatar. And you also need an insurance to travel. You might need for the period of time you are traveling, and also your return ticket as well, and you need some PTA as well for you to travel with. So please, I'm actually getting some updates that there is now, I know they've upgraded the portal. There's now like the 1A tourist visa that can be converted to a work visa, but I don't know if Nigerians are eligible. We submitted some applications, but it's not yet approved. So until when it's approved, before I can tell you that yes, okay, the convertible visa is available. But for now, I'm not saying anything because I need to be very sure that what I'm passing across, like I said, is very, very important. So for people who want to go to Qatar, for tourist purposes, to have some time with their families, just to go and chill, maybe you want to propose to your girlfriend, your wife, for ladies as well who want to just go to Qatar, have some chilling times, this is an opportunity for you. It's not something that takes too cumbersome process requirements. It's just very easy, just your passport data page and a white background photograph passport as well for us to submit your application. So with this, you can be able to get your hire card, book your ticket, get your insurance card, go with your PTA, book your hotel reservations, and you're going to find yourself in Qatar, enjoying the beauty of the city of Qatar. So this is the latest update I would like to drop for us this night. Please, many people were deceived before there was an upgrade that the visa is a work visa. It is not. Hayya permits type C, Hayya with me, is not a work visa, and you cannot use it to work in Qatar. Many people were deceived and they went to Qatar, they were frustrated. A lot of people travel with millions to go to Qatar and they were frustrated. And they came back with, some people have been deported, some people are back to Nigeria because their expectation was not what they meant. So please, I'm telling you guys, it is not for work purposes. And even now in Qatar, people that are there that even have work visas, they are complaining they don't have jobs. It's not easy anywhere. So anybody deceiving you, I wouldn't expect people to be so easily deceived again. So please, let's all get wise. Let's open our eyes, let's shine our eyes, and let's know what we are doing when we are being when we need a visa service for us to travel. So it is not, you can't use the higher type C to work in Qatar. You can't use it to work. You can. Police are arresting people if they see you working in anywhere, in a factory, anywhere. So please, you guys, be very careful out there. So very brief as well, just like I said, the Oman package is very much available. It takes about 2 days or 3 days for it to come out. So it's a 2-year work permit. There are jobs available in Oman. With little amount of money, you're going to find yourself in Oman, and you can earn as much as 200,000 and above. That is, and generally, this is just the clue. Gulf countries, if you have your handwork, either you can do barista work, car wash, mechanics, painters, bricklayers, tilers. Generally, this kind of works, you can easily get something to do in Qatar. You can easily get something to do in most of all the Gulf countries, and especially kitchen work. All this burger, all these things, they are very common because they eat a lot in the Gulf countries. So these are the most common jobs you can easily get to do in Gulf countries. So for people who are planning to travel, so please try to build yourself to know how to do something. Even if it's driving, try to build yourself to know how to do something. And it's also good to, to travel with the mindset that you are not just going to a country to work. For this Qatar package now, people can go there, you can, you can rent an apartment for yourself, you can be doing business, you can just maybe mini something, not elaborate, not too lousy, just something packaged in your apartment, making hair for people. You can make money. You don't need to work for people. Sometimes we have to think beyond the box as well. So a lot of opportunities in Oman as well. A lot is 2 years is a very wide one. 2 years visa is a very wide one. It comes with a resident card as well, so it's a very wide one. So people can key into it. The visa is dropping very fast. People ask me about Jordan. Jordan don't cast. It's for a very long time. If anybody deceives you that you are going to go to Jordan with work visa, they are lying for you. Jordan, who they give Nigerian work visa. That's just the truth. Just know that. Anyone who argues this, I will tell the person, can you show me a work permit that's been issued to a Nigerian recently? You can now get it out from there. So please, Jordan, don't cast. Don't go to Jordan. I don't advise you. For people who want to hustle, don't go to Jordan. For people who want to hustle as well, the higher permit card is not good for you. Only for tourists and people who think they can be creative and they can, do one or two businesses, to be doing exchange and stuff like that. These are great opportunities for you in Qatar as well. And many times there are people who slide into my DM and said I don't give full details of some visa services. Say, listen, you see, say UK don't they cast, because everywhere you go, Instagram, these people are on social media network as well. They are seeing the things we are posting. There are some secrets sometimes that we don't need to release them on social media. That's just the truth. So you don't expect me to come here and I'm going to be saying everything. Some people are even expecting me to be talking about prices here. It doesn't, for your own safety, it doesn't make sense. For my own safety, it doesn't make sense. So if you feel you're interested in a service, when I drop up, the package for you, slide to my DM. It's not a do or die affair. I won't compulsively say, come and pay me, let me do this, let me render the service for you. I won't slide to your DM and say, you must pay me, I must do it for you. You inquire, I make response to you. Once I make response to you, then if you are interested or you are not, you back off. And if I'm not as well in dealing with you, I back off. So, it's just for us to share knowledge and ideas as well, for you to know few certain things you need to know as well. So, guys, I would appreciate if you like my YouTube channel, and you can also subscribe. I know the channel is growing. I'm not really after the crowd. I'm after people who are ready to get the knowledge and get the information to people who are really in need of it. So please, you can like, you can subscribe, and you can make comments. If you have questions, you can ask. If you want to slide to my DM, you can slide to my DM, guys. So thank you. That is the update for tonight. Let's have a lovely night rest, guys. Good night.